and welcome to Water Street News TV. This is a new opportunity for Water Street Year 6 students to do things they wouldn't usually be able to do because of COVID-19. We will be talking to Ashley and Naomi about a new life in Skipton.
On the sofa with a cup of tea, be sure to watch Wsntv.
Hello, what is your name?
My name's Naomi, what's yours?
I'm Ashley Shaw. Why did you move to Water Street?
I moved house so it would be easy to come to school here. Also, I want to go to the girls' high.
What was your old school like?
It was a Church of England school, so we had to go to church every day, but the people were nice and the lessons were good.
What was the logo like?
It was a Bible that said everyone, every chance, every day around it.
Who was the nicest teacher?
Miss Stockdale was the nicest teacher. We had her in year 3 and it was the first year of teaching.
And out of 10, what would you rate our school?
9.5 because my friends from my old school aren't here.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what do you do for leavers?
Well, they have a delicious breakfast in the morning. They give out hoodies and mugs. They have a learning journal. About when reception to year 6. And they have a big leaders show where they just do a big show about whatever they want really. Then they have a little clip, a video of like when they're on reception and stuff, and everybody starts crying. and we have a balloon archway where they walk through and go home. So yeah, and also people draw with Sharpie their names on the t-shirts so they know, like they remember everybody who was in the school.
Were you here since reception?
Yes, I was here since reception.
What was your favourite year?
Well, actually, it was year 5. It was really fun.
Why was year 5 your favourite year?
Because we did a lot of fun stuff, and the song was really nice, but I didn't get much time in year 5 because of the whole COVID.
What's the weather going to be like for October? Over to Megan.
What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today?
My name is Megan Stubbs, and here is your forecast for October. The average temperature will be around 11 to 16 degrees. Quite cold and chilly before the 24th, but that is okay. It'll be lovely and sunny between the 27th to the 29th of October. That is your forecast for October. Have a lovely October, and back to you in the studio.
Wsntv, movies and more entertainment!
Next up, the nights are getting colder and George has a book that will entertain you.
In this episode's movie and book review, we have decided to review a book. It is called The Hobbit. The author is J.R.R. Tolkien. He was a professor at Oxford University who is interested in Scandinavian folklore and Viking myths. More about The Hobbit. I would give this book an owl rating of 9.5 out of 10 because it's a thrilling quest. He almost dies quite a few times and there are loads of twists. I think this makes an almost perfect book.
And now, a piece from Noah about our latest gadgetry.
Hello, I'm Noah Emma Jackson, and today I'm going to talk about the Ring Always Home camera. Well, it speaks for itself. It's the new flying drone camera by Ring. It weighs about 300 grams, is the size of a tissue box, and costs £193. It's not out yet, so nobody really knows what it does, but from the videos it shows that it can fly around and chase away burglars, which is kind of useful.
I've been chatting to George, our sports correspondent.
What time is it? It's time for sports. What time is it? It's time for sports. What time is it? It's time for sports on Wsntv.
Hello and welcome to the Sports News. Today we will be talking about the Liverpool versus Aston Villa match. The scorers of the match were
Watkins twice, McGinn once, Barkley once, and Greenish twice.
So, how did you feel about the match?
Because I'm a Liverpool supporter, it wasn't that nice. But for a neutral, it was quite good. 7 out of 10 for a neutral.
So, how do you feel that the Liverpools were thinking at the end of the match?
I would be thinking, oh, never mind, that's sad.
How
No,
did you feel about the match?
because I'm a Liverpool supporter, I wasn't very happy, but Dean Smith was quite happy, the Aston Villa manager.
So, how did you think the Liverpool players felt at the end of the match?
I think they felt really disappointed and really angry at themselves because Aston Villa came 17th last season and escaped the relegation by 1 match last season.
Thank you for watching and tune in next time for another exciting sporting summary. And finally, we talked to Emily for her new look.
Oh, good morning, Emily. You have come to school this morning and there's something very different about how you look compared to how you looked on Friday. Would you like to tell us a few words about what you have been doing over the weekend?
So, at the weekend, straight after my 11 plus, I went to somewhere called Gisborne, I think it was, and someone, my parents know, owns a hair salon, and I decided to get a bit of my hair cut off so they could make it into wigs for people with cancer.
Fantastic. And so this is something that you've been planning for quite some time. How long has it taken for you to get your hair to the desired length that they needed?
It's taken quite a long time, about 7 years.
Gosh, that is a long time. And how long did your hair need to be before it got to the acceptable length?
It had to be at least 7 inches that you wanted cutting off, but so you could have 7 inches, but then, so say you wanted to have it cut to here, you'd have to have 7 inches from here down.
Okay.
Put your hair into either 1 or 2 plaits, depending on how thick or long your hair is, and then they just snip it off, and then they wash it and style it.
Gosh, what a moment. What a moment. Did you feel very emotional when it happened, or was it okay?
Yeah, and the night before I was kind of considering, do I really want this to happen to my really long hair?
Yeah. Gosh, I think it's amazing, Emily, and I think you've done a wonderful, wonderful thing. And do you find out where your hair goes, or is that it just goes off?
I think they just send it off. You just put it in an envelope and you sign out this form and stuff, and then they just send it off.
Just send it off. Then there'll be some lucky person who will get a wig made with your hair.
Yes.
That's tremendous, Emily. Congratulations. It looks amazing, and it's a really lovely piece of news for Wsntv.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.